Eternal love. 19 years ago, our journey together began. In this life frame, I should say. This is not our first rodeo together. We've been at this eternally. From the very beginning, shortly after our eyes met, we fully emerged into each other's life as though we'd always been there. Because we had. 24/7, 7 days a week, in each other's back pockets, front pockets, living within each other's skin. In 19 years, we've only spent about a week apart. It was a roller coaster ride from the very start. And if you don't like roller coasters, you will surely fall off this primordial joy ride at one point or another. When you are doing this right, 100% all in, it will be the most challenging experience of your life. And indeed, this relationship challenged me, devoured me, destroyed me several times, forcing me, the divine masculine, to know myself or become nothing but ashes from the divine fire. To truly do this relationship justice, I must introduce Apollo and Athena into your consciousness, the two exquisite beings from my last two posts, our spirit animals who came to join us in the flesh. We received them only days after we met. No coincidence there, as they are the glue to this ancient relationship. Immediately, the four of us joined forces, energies, frequencies within the heart, soul, and mind, becoming one heartbeat, one breath. And from day one, they stole our breath away to become the air that we breathe and continue to be that after 19 years of adventures together. But in regards to our so-called human man-woman yin-yang relationship, Apollo and Athena from day one became our guides, our healers, and our relationship teachers, becoming the glue that would keep us all together through the impossible times. So in this short post, I will tell you of their relationship. In doing so, describe ours to the T. From the moment their eyes met, there was an ancient spark. Athena was only 6 months older and already an alpha she-wolf. Apollo came in as this endearing, sweet-faced pup, but just underneath that childlike expression lived a ruthless alpha king. On the very first day, he backed Athena up. She was twice his size and took all her bones away. She kind of sat back and with a smile on her face. But in the upcoming months, they would collide in epic fashion. A power struggle ensued. A natural phenomenon unfolded as the male and female yin-yang energies challenged one another to see who would lead. Nastaron and I would get very nervous to see our children fighting with such ferocity. But beyond our fear, our intuition told us to stand clear and watch nature do its thing. Eventually, it was established that Apollo, who was bigger, stronger, and far more dangerous if necessary, would lead the pack. But Athena would be right there next to him, constantly pushing him to make sure he was worthy of the title of king. Athena loves Apollo more than life itself. But when we are out hiking mountaintops, if she sees him out on a ledge, she will charge him full force, making sure he is always on guard and ready for anything. Because, ladies and gentlemen, we live in a jungle. And here is how our human relationship intersects. Nastaron, the pure divine feminine, and me, the pure divine masculine, colliding in epic fashion since the very beginning. She has destroyed me several times in very different ways within this 19-year frame. Each time the divine feminine energy within her was pushing me, probing me, fleshing out my hidden weaknesses. The collisions would either push me over the edge, which they nearly did, or force me to evolve, to heal old wounds, become stronger, wiser, bulletproof. I experienced many small deaths, each time growing in essence and power. It is the interaction, the battle, the dance between the light and the darkness, the male and female frequencies, the yin and the yang, that creates first the momentum and then the fusion for growth, for evolution to occur. It is the oldest lesson in the one book of life. Until the next time.